Right now we're not a very good basketball team. We got a long ways to go. So that's what these tournaments and this schedule will do to you, is you get to find out a little bit about who you are. We could have easily went and played 7, 8, home games against inferior opponents and feel like we were a good basketball team, and then get smacked around once we got to league play. But that's not the way that I like to do things. So right now we are getting smacked around by good basketball teams, and that ultimately falls on me. So time to get back to Tampa, get back to work, find a group of 5 to 8 guys that are willing to completely buy in on both ends of the floor. Don't want to take any credit away from Colorado State. Obviously they're the best three-point shooting team in the country. When you combine factors, percentage of points coming from three-point percentage as a team, we obviously helped their case tonight by allowing them to shoot 73%. We gave them uncontested shots. They're a very disciplined basketball team, which exposed our lack of discipline defensively. And then on the offensive end, we tried to battle that back with just poor offense, poor shot selection, didn't finish at the rim. So we've got to fix a lot of things. I've got to fix a lot of things. Got to dig deep into our roster and figure out if I'm playing the right guys. Evaluate everything we're doing on a daily basis to get this thing where we need it to be, the level of expectations that we have for ourselves, the level of expectations that the University of South Florida and our fan base has for us. So thank you to everybody that made the trip down here, spent their hard-earned money. We've got to put on a better performance for those people. But the one thing I will promise you is that we will get this fixed, and we will be a better basketball team. Hang in there with us. We're going to need you next week. We've got Utah State and Charleston coming to town, two teams that are just like the teams in this field, and so we've got to get better in a hurry.
All right, go ahead, Brady.
Hi, Coach. You answered a good amount of my questions in your opening statement just now, but over the past 2 games, Adriel has gotten a good amount of minutes, and he's been producing pretty well. What do you take away from his performance over the past 2 games?
I'm hoping he takes someone's minutes, and I think he is. He's clearly taking people's minutes over the last 2 games. I hope he gets back to Tampa and just completely buys in practice and starts to figure out what we want from a game plan standpoint, and just takes even more of their minutes, and hopefully a few other guys follow suit. But I thought Adriel was solid tonight and last night. He was a -1, which was, believe it or not, the best on our team. So, to be -1 in that game and the minutes that he was out there is impressive. And so, hopefully he can start to continue to challenge some of these guys that have had some things handed to them early on.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.